Job getting your timing back too, Casey. Nice catches. Good job. Hey guys,
All right, watching the city commissioners meeting was a little peculiar this evening. They rushed it really fast. It only took 10 minutes. So Howard Klug, the president, or people also called him the mayor and your honor. He's got like three titles. I didn't hear them call him the president during the meeting, but I seen reference to that on the website. He called it to order. It's just like as soon as 6 o'clock came, you heard the gavel bang, like he is a judge, and that started the meeting. There's four of them present. I was trying to remember one of the guys there four three commissioners and one mayor, and then one of them just phoned it in. They like put him on speakerphone and he phoned it in. There was probably 20 people in the crowd. A lot of people. I thought a lot more was going to go on than it did. So it started out with somebody proposing to they wanted to close down the main streets for a 10-year anniversary. That was approved. Um, and then police, some police, Anderson, uh, made his like request for some kind of off-road police vehicle that was approved. A UTV. So I guess the cops want to go off road. They got approved for a vehicle for that, and then they got like two trucks. So they got two trucks. So the police got empowered there. Those were all approved. Not a single nay for anything. And then Taylor Olson, the city attorney, she like is starting in the initial draft for a $75 fine with the sanitation in some way, with garbage trucks or something. She's yeah, there's maybe a new ordinance that's going in for a fining people about garbage, I think. Um, and I think that's about it. It was just it was um it was pretty quick, and it only lasted 10 minutes. They never they never asked in the crowd if anybody needed to address they're not council, they're commissioners. I have to see like what the difference is between a council and commissioner, if the council members represent certain districts, certain parts of the city. I'm not sure. So they didn't ask if anybody in the crowd wanted to come up, because I was thinking about it. I was thinking I'd like to address. I emailed yesterday, I guess to the wrong person, saying that I wanted to bring an issue up, but I didn't get a response and it didn't get put on. So just a really strange, quick, no public input type of thing. Right. So during the city commissioners meeting, which only lasted 10 minutes, they went through about four different issues really quickly. There were four. There's the mayor, and then three commissioners were there, and then a fourth commissioner phoned it in. He was like on a speakerphone. I think they started out with airport taxis. They have an international airport, and they wanted to do something with taxis or something, combine taxi service or something. And then the street is supposed to get closed on Main Street for an anniversary. Then the police, Anderson, like I forget his first name, a policeman named with the last name of Anderson proposed getting a UTV, like a utility off-road vehicle for the police, and then 2 trucks. So the police got approved for more vehicles, an off-road vehicle. So they got a little bit more going on there now. And then Taylor Olson, the city attorney, like is drafting some kind of an ordinance, I think, for sanitation, for the garbage trucks or something. There's going to be like some kind of $75 fine for garbage, I guess, something like that. And that was pretty much it. It was just a quick run through, and it just abruptly ended after 10 minutes, really quick. And they didn't ask, there was like 20 people in the crowd. They didn't ask anybody if they had any other issues in the communities to bring up. They just approved more power for the cops, and doing something with the airport, and another fine to add to the ordinances, and then that was it. I was a little surprised, but I'm not too experienced with city commissioner meetings, so they don't take input from the community. I even emailed yesterday to try to get on like a schedule to bring up a grievance with the municipal court, but you could kind of see the similarities here. The commissioner counts, the city commissioner meeting, they don't accept public input. The public can watch. We can watch there. Like I said, there's quite a few people watching, but nobody could bring up any issues because the Mayor Klug, he's also known as President Klug, or even at this commissioners meeting, some people are calling him Your Honor. Like he banged the gavel to start the proceedings, but I don't recall hearing him bang the gavel to end it. He just only banged he has a gavel. He just, that's why they call him Your Honor. So you could see the similarities where they don't have public input at the commissioners meetings, which I think are supposed to be like city council meetings, and I think those might be twice a month or so. But the similarities are that they don't have public input at the city commissioners meetings. The magistrate court doesn't want like observers, and if you want to observe practically any courtroom, courtroom proceedings, you're at the mercy of Royce. Royce is Crone, and getting kicked out, like I seen on that video. I was thinking, all right, I'm gonna try a different angle, trying to figure out why I got kicked out of the municipal court, because clearly at the commissioners meeting you can't bring up any issues. Or I'm gonna ask and see if maybe there's particular commissioners meetings. I think they have them twice a month. Maybe they do it every other meeting where they'll take in public input. I'm not sure. But maybe I can look into the trainers for the bailiffs. The bailiffs get the instructions. The bailiffs know the rules for COVID. They're probably written down in a training book for the bailiffs. So I would want to know who's training the bailiffs. The sheriffs have nothing to do with it. So then who? I'm sure the city police are not likely to train the bailiffs. So then who does that leave? Who trains bailiffs for this municipal court? Because the Royce Crone, he works in the courthouse at the X-ray machine, and if you got a complaint about him, you go to the sheriff. But you don't go to the sheriff for the bailiffs. So that's got to be figured out. I guess I have to go to the city court clerk to ask who's like in charge of the bailiffs if you got a complaint against the bailiffs, because apparently the sheriffs have nothing to do with it. I even talked to the sheriff. He's got some kind of weird name, Vernon or something, Verney. I'd have to look at it again. So yeah, the system's really not set up for public input. It's not it's not set up for public observation or public input. I think that's a part of the leadership strategy here. It's very, very peculiar. What's going on? What's up?
You can't be living here, okay?
I'm not living here. Who are you?
I am the manager for this property.
What?
For the Corps of Engineers. This is Corps of Engineers property.
There's what?
This is Corps of Engineers property.
Yeah, I see you got a patch there. What makes you think?
I got a badge right here too.
What makes you think I'm living here?
Because I've seen this car here for like the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Are you driving in and then riding to work or what?
Yeah, I'm just here during the daytime, like it says on the sign. You think I'm spending the night? What's your name?
My name's Danny Leap.
Danny Leap. Okay, like leaping over, taking a big leap. All right. Yeah.
No, that's spelled L-E-A-P. My name's spelled L-E-A-P.
Yeah. Just when the cops come at night, they're not going to see me here. You should talk to them. Talk to the night cops. All right? I'm not here at night. You guys got a sign that clearly says, I'm following your sign. It says day use only. It's day. I'm here. I'm using it.
All right, if I come back tonight.
Okay, yeah.
If I come back tonight.
Give me a stern warning about this.
If I come back tonight and you're still here, you
All right.
will receive a citation. Okay?
All right. What time are you talking?
If I come back tonight and you're still here,
all right,
you will receive a citation.
All right. I'm here during the day, so if you're going to give me one during the day, it's up to you. It'll be a false if it's during the daytime.
Did I say at night?
You said if you come back.
If I come back at night and you're here, you will receive a citation.
All right.
You have been here for at least 2 weeks.
Well, what's the problem?
Off and on.
What am I missing out on? What am I missing? There's just a little sign that's talking about day use only.
Listen to what I'm saying. If you're here tonight or any other night when I come in here,
all right, yeah,
you
check
will
it.
receive a citation.
Yeah, you check it close. Don't use the cops at all. All right, this is not the biggest, most prominent warning sign by the Army Corps of Engineers. In fact, there's a warning sign over there. You got to walk through the grass to get the warning sign. If you can see, it's right over there for the parking issue. Let me just walk over here, though. It says warning, and I can actually read this better than the parking warning. Let's see, cable route and digging warnings. Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative. So there's that warning. Easier to see, probably more likely to see that one first than this one. And then you got this faded sign here. First concern by the U.S. Army Corps and Engineers is the fireworks. And then secondary is day use only, and then no camping. So they got this little bumper sticker of a sign that's faded, and I still get this guy coming in telling me that I shouldn't be parking here at night, and in all of this. All it is a gravel turnout that you can park in. People barely use, and he's really picking on me about my parking. So I think maybe something bigger is going on besides just his attitude. Alright, this is a cop pulling in. I think they're checking me out. I'm just gonna see what happens. Alright, they're just driving through and that's it. Oh, I thought I saw a policeman pulling in.
How's it going, Travis?
Hi, Baloney?
Baylog.
Baylog, okay,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. The LB. All right, let's try to figure. Oh no.
How you doing?
What?
You okay?
Just overheating.
Yeah, I hear you. You need some
Try-
water?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm good with
I got a couple
supplies.
bottles of water if you need them.
No, I just need to stay out of the sun as best I can.
You're welcome to.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Right on. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Sure you don't need a bottle of water.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Interesting. All right, so it appears they're searching the car. Interesting. Whoa.
You know.
Well, I just got here 2 minutes ago.
I'm just curious.
So-
What's going on?
Well, I mean, there's a traffic stop, and then they must have suspected there's something questionable in the car.
Do you think it's theft or do you think it's drugs?
Well, I don't. They only have one drug dog, from what I know, so, and I don't see that out here. I don't see. You see a canine vehicle at all?
I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's. The people are outside leaning against the car, and they're not like inside the car yet. So, if they find something, you'll see them sitting in the back of the car rather than in the front.
As in the individuals who own the vehicle?
Yeah, because you see them, they're sitting right in front of the car, in front of the police car right now. So, if they're under arrest for anything, they'll be in the back of a vehicle.
Right?
So right now they're innocent. Right now they don't really. The cops.
Until proven guilty?
The cops really don't seem to have anything besides the traffic stop. But they're looking hard, and they obviously gave a verbal permission to look through the car.
Okay.
The cops didn't have to get a warrant. I don't think. I think the occupants actually just gave them a verbal permission.
Interesting. Very interesting. This amazing gentleman next to me. I won't
Are you
mention
doing it
yet.
live?
No, I'm just doing FaceTime.
FaceTime. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just happened to be walking by. It's kind of interesting.
I'm not that cool to do it live, if anything.
Yeah, it's got a heavy cop presence here.
What about you? Are you doing your live stream?
I'm not. No, I just turned the camera on. I would have to use the Walmart signal, and I don't think it's strong in front. But yeah, it's always a show with the lights and stuff.
I know, I just had to see it. I was being nosy.
Yeah, they just go through. It looks like they got two cops going through the car. You got to pull everything out.
He is good.
Yeah.
You're a great commentator.
Well, just observing. It's nice to communicate, practice talking.
Not always the common denominator in North Dakota.
What was the common?
The common denominator as it relates to practicing talking or just.
Yeah, it's really helpful to really
Good practice.
yeah, to do that. Do like play-by-plays or whatever.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I'm guessing I didn't really come in at. I'm in 7 minutes in, and I'm guessing I didn't really come in at the tail end of this. But yeah, I actually walked from way over on the other side of. Oh, they're putting things back. That's a good sign.
Good for these folks.
Maybe, yeah, good for. Because they'll want to keep everything out if they're, for a thorough search once they start. But then, they rearrange everything. It's so annoying.
You're right.
You don't know where your stuff is.
Just ravaging some shit.
Yeah, and then not putting it back exactly where it was. It's a little annoying. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they gave them permission, I'm guessing.
They had to.
But they don't have to. But that was their choice. They may have felt compelled to.
Nothing to hide.
Yeah, they wanted
Couponers.
couponers.
I'm just being funny. In
Yeah.
the sense that we just bought a bunch of shit for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about what was in there.
Right? Obviously nothing good.
Yeah, it could have been like a theft or something. I don't know.
Let's see what happens now if they take him down.
Yeah, we can't just walk over though and listen. That's the tough part. Well, like I don't know. I've heard of cops. I've heard cops like accusing people of flanking, like what we're doing is flanking the cop by sitting here and watching. All right, they're not being put in handcuffs. Oh, the cop's reaching behind his belt though. So they're gonna talk about it some more. Oh, no, it looks okay. Oh, if they're gonna let him walk back to his car, that's a good sign for him. Yeah. Unless they just they're letting him walk back to his car, so that's looks like it's a clear, all clear, but she can't. Yeah, she can't move. They got more to talk about. What was that? Oh, he's taking off.
Just leave her in the dust.
I guess, yeah. He'll bail her out, come back and bail her out later. But yeah, you can't. I mean, Walmart doesn't let you do 24 hours, so it must be for a short time. I don't know. It's interesting, but I usually don't sit here and record so much. But since you're here, I guess it's like,
Makes you feel better about
yeah. Instead of standing here by myself, yeah.
Just stand here by yourself.
Well, when you live stream, then you can like talk to somebody too. It's like almost like
commentating.
Yeah, almost like having you stand next to me. They're in the screen instead.
Right. They're making a park.
So yeah, he's parked and they're still.
Where are they going now?
The excitement in Williston.
It is in Williston. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the Walmarts too, of all places. I think Walmart used to be a lot crazier back when the oil was like the prices were better, or a lot more people hanging out in the parking lot and stuff. And
yeah, like parking here and stuff.
there's the signs. Yeah, camping out behind the Walmart in front of it.
My grandmother used to tell me the stories.
About what? The oil?
About the people at Walmart and the oil, yes.
Because I know. Well, okay, all right.
I would say that yes, there's crazy people at Walmart.
Yeah, absolutely. In Williston too. Is it?
Yep.
She's from Williston.
Tioga, but yes, family in Williston.
Yeah, I haven't been here very long myself. Maybe a month.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm a traveler, so I just coming from the south area. I mean,
South as in
like,
Texas?
well, the furthest south I went was Point Isabel. You probably don't know that one.
Nope.
Point Isabel, the very, very south tip of Texas. And it's hot in the winter time. I was surprised.
No, I'm from Florida.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm trying to make my way over. But I'm kind of stuck in Williston right now. I got a criminal trial I'm waiting on.
Doing what?
Disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's long.
Do that.
Well, I'm in the process. I got a judge. I'm in the process. I have to fight it myself too. They didn't even approve a court-appointed attorney for me, even though I think I qualify. It's like I'm in the process of trying to make the motions. You know what motions are? You've heard of them? Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to, I guess, write my own.
Better fucking get on it.
Yeah, it's not something that you take lightly.
No.
It's not something you just kind of do overnight.
Well, maybe this shit will give you something to leverage with this footage.
Well, You ever hear? Do you know cops around here? The one that arrested.
Oh, fuck no.
The one that arrested me was Jesse Cruz. Oh, you don't? Okay.
No.
Jesse Cruz is my arresting officer, and I'm trying to watch him a little closer.
Yeah.
He's got not everybody's perfect, but I mean you're expected to be at a higher standard as a cop. Did he just?
You would think so.
Well, all right. I'm gonna stop it here. I don't know what's. I think I'm gonna stop it.
Well, I don't know. I think we've got some shit to work with here. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out, and I'm gonna stop it myself. So. Interesting. All right, check out this three-wheel motorbike. He might turn around on me too. He definitely turned around on the cops. I'm no big deal.
Right. I don't see anything from that standing for them. Oh. Yeah, so that's currently what he's got. He is serving 5 days, and I think that when that was done. But if that's good, I don't know if we just need to send it back up to the jail. Yeah. I don't remember. I walked over here. Let me go look and I'll call you right back. But that's what I have.
Am I getting a visit? He's keeping his distance. I don't know. What a hassle. All right. All right, that's 11th Street up there. I'm on 4th. We're going, looking at 1119. The person, you really can't tell that it's a dirty house from the outside, from the road. You can't tell. This is 1115. I think this is 1119. You can't tell. It's a small house. I don't see any numbers. And I'm thinking that's it. I might be able to go on a back street. It looks to me more like they're just picking on this house, because it looks like any other house from the outside. Whatever clued the city in is kind of a mystery. So we're right behind 1119, I believe. Looks like somebody's busted in through the fence. Yeah, there's a little bit of trash, I guess. Oh god. Nice looking apple tree. What's the deal? Why are they picking on them? They're all enclosed. You really can't see. All right, there's no way to see into 1119. No way. It's just a fence, a shed, and then you got this open yard next to it. I don't smell anything unusual. It's maybe I smell these dogs a little bit. I wonder why they're picking on them. This is, you know, that's a full yard. Yeah, I'd need to learn more why they're picking on 1119. Because from the outside, from the street, you can't see any issues. You can't see any issues, but they're apparently disconnected from water and sewer.